Hey everyone, I'm Amy Wilson here at the EQN Sports Desk, driven by Holiday Auto Group, coverage presented by Ranch Fuel. We are here at the NRCHA Cow Power Quarter Horses Celebration of Champions, but right now we get to talk all about the world's greatest youth horsemen. That's presented by Mars Equestrian, and I am so excited about this group that we have up here, all first-timers for the world's greatest youth horsemen. So this is going to be a lot of fun. I want to introduce all of you to start with. So at the far end we have Jack Kimes, then Boyd Wilson. Welcome up, guys. And then the ladies over here, we have Katherine Kimes and Kixi Meador. Welcome.
Yes, thank you. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you.
How excited are you guys? You get started today.
Oh, I'm really
Very
excited.
Very.
Yes.
I'm a little nervous, yeah.
So I want to start by having you guys talk about your history a little bit. So siblings right here with the Kimes. Your parents obviously have done so much for the industry. We were talking breakaway a little bit ago and everything going on with that, which, by the way, I can't wait to see you breakawaying hopefully soon.
Oh, no.
You guys get to do a little roping in World's Greatest, right?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so talk to me about the influence that you've had that has gotten you to this point. Why did you decide to compete this year?
Well, in all honesty, I kind of wanted to compete last year. I thought that 2025 looked better than 2026 on a jacket. So
That's a great reason.
so I said I'd like to compete last year, but I wasn't able to, just wasn't quite ready. But this has been something I've wanted to do ever since I first heard about it. I saw friends of mine who are older doing it, and I just thought it was the coolest thing ever. So when my parents told me I was able to showing it, it's just been on my mind ever since.
What was their reason for having you wait till 26?
Just learning, developing. I mean, the fence work is a big portion, wanting to make sure I know what I'm doing. I'm not going to get myself hurt, and just making sure I'm ready and have a fair chance.
Yeah. Well, we're excited to watch you. Boyd, I want you to talk about the history that you have. Obviously, we've watched your mom and other family members have so much success. Your mom was actually working your horse for you earlier today, so we're so glad to hear that. But talk about your family history with all of this.
Oh man, I guess like my family's been doing it ever since they I guess we're very little. Like my grandmother, she used to train jumpers and she did dressage and she did all these things, and then my parents got into it and they've just been doing it ever since. And I've been doing it since, I don't know, however old I was.
Yeah.
And I guess they've just always shown me what to do, I guess. I don't.
Yeah. Do you feel like that's some added pressure or a huge advantage?
It's a little bit of both.
Yeah.
Because I always think I need to be that person that they're wanting me to be more than what I need to be, but sometimes it kind of nips me in the butt, I guess, because I mess myself up. So.
Yeah. Well, with a mom like Veronica Swales, you obviously have some amazing horsepower and a ton of knowledge behind you. So I'm excited to hear about the horse you're going to be riding. But first, I want to talk to you ladies for just a second. Kixi, we actually got to visit with you last year, so it's fun to have you back up here at the EQN Sports Desk. But tell me about your decision to compete this year.
So I actually, like Jack, I wanted to compete last year. And then like he said, I just wasn't ready. I didn't have all the knowledge and the skills needed to compete at that high of a level. But this year I came more prepared. I have a new horse, and I'm super excited.
Well, we can't wait to hear about that horse. Katherine, tell us about your experience here.
Well, so I used to be horrified of working cattle. For the longest time, you couldn't get me to go out there and do it. It was my biggest fear. And if you told me 3 years ago that I was going to be here today, going down the fence, cutting, roping, and doing all that, she wouldn't believe me. She would laugh in your face. she would call me out. But last year, I always thought that I would do it way later in the future. It would be 2 to 3 years from now, and because I didn't feel ready. I mean, boxing felt so difficult, and showing felt so difficult. And this year, I don't know, something just happened over the course of a few months where I feel so confident and so ready.
That's awesome. So you don't know what it is that just helped you get to that point?
Well, my parents, they pushed me so hard, but the love of the horse grew so much just over the course of a few months.
That's so exciting. I love seeing that progress. So tell us about the horse you'll be competing on.
Her name is Starburst. She was a rope horse for 5 years, so she's got me there. She was started by John Rozier, and then she was shown in her 4-year-old year, but then she broke her pelvis. And she she had time off, and then she was sold to this girl named Diane, and Diane gave her to her cousin JD Yates, and he roped on her, and then she moved her to Shad. My parents saw her and were like, I want that one, and they got her for me, and I've been showing her for 2 years now.
Oh, that's awesome. And what's her name?
Starburst, and her barn name is Rose.
Rose, I love it. Okay, so you haven't had your horse very long, a new horse. Take us through that and then tell us all about the horse.
So Doolin Tomcat, and his barn name is Tom Tom. So Sarah actually started Tom Tom and showed him. I believe she was second at the futurity on him. And then one of our customers bought him, and then she sold him to Taylor Allen, and then Martha actually bought him back. And then she's allowing me to ride him and show him, and he's been with us for a couple months since the beginning of October.
Awesome. And you come from hunter jumper stuff and love that still, so
Yes,
still compete there. How does that help you with competing in an event like this?
It helps so much. My balance has improved so much. Your hand-eye coordination, you can recognize things like the stride and how much horse you've got, how you need to gauge how much horse you have, and figure out how you're going to do certain things at a certain time, like timing. It has helped me immensely, so much.
That's so interesting. Good horsemanship is good horsemanship.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you ever take Tom Tom over some jumps?
No, ma'am, I have not. Nope.
Nope. Okay. Well, maybe someday.
Maybe
Just for some
someday.
fun. Okay, guys, I can't wait to hear all about your horses. Boyd, we'll start with you.
My horse is Annie's Playing Cat. Annie's a cat, and it used to be my mother's old horse that she used to take him down the fence, and then I guess she thought that I needed a new horse, and I was like, I'll take him. So I took him, and my mother started him when he was 3, and my uncle actually helped her train him. And I've been showing him now for, I think, 4 years now, and he's just been the greatest horse ever, and his name is Kip. So that's
awesome.
all I have to say about him. He's the best.
Wow, you guys feel intimidated? He thinks his horse is the very best. No,
I think-
everyone should think that about their horse. And having 4 years of showing him obviously has to give you a lot of confidence because you just feel so comfortable with him.
Yes, it does.
Yeah, awesome. All right, Jack, tell us about yours.
My horse, his name is Oaks Dual Ray. He is a little older now. He's coming on 19 years old this year. We got him 4 years ago, I want to say. And looking at my sister for help over there. Corey Cushing showed him for the longest time. He actually showed him in the World's Greatest some time back and almost made it, except the roping didn't go all too well. But he's just been the best old guy for me. He's been super safe. He just knows where to be and helps put me in that position. It makes my parents a lot more comfortable with me going down the fence, as even me being a little more beginner, he just knows where to be, keeping me in a safe position. And funny story about him, when we went to try him out after school one day, I walk into the cutting pen and Corey's telling me what to do. The cow goes this way and he goes that way, and I went that way. And we grabbed the trailer and brought him home the next day. So, but he's just been the best old boy for me. I know just about every quirk he has, and we're just a great team, and I'm super excited.
Yeah, that's so cool, too, that he's already competed here with Corey at World's Greatest Horseman. So can't wait to watch you do the same. Kind of break it down for us. Tell us how all of you will be competing, who advances on. We were talking earlier about the breakaway format, or whoever wants to explain it. Maybe you're the best one. Do you know how it all?
To explain this,
Yeah.
so we do the cutting today. We do the cutting today. What day is it? Thursday? We do the cutting today, and then we go down the fence. We're paired with the youth cow horse, so we rein and go down the fence on Saturday, and then on Monday we steer stop, and then they'll take, I believe, the top 15, if I'm not mistaken, and then
I think it's the top 11.
The top
10.
10.
Top 10.
Okay.
Darn it, that's harder. They'll take the top 10, and then we will show on finals night with the like with the big guys in the big coliseum in front of everyone, but we will only go down the fence. We won't do all the events again.
Right, just cow work during the finals, so that's on the 28th during World's Greatest Horseman. And then it's the composite of all the scores, so 5 different scores combined to determine the champion. So
Yes, ma'am.
it'll be really exciting. Still several days away from finding out who the champion is, a lot of competition. So what are you most looking forward to through all of this? Do you have a favorite part?
In all honesty, I'm just looking forward to doing it. I think fence work, my horse is just such a cool horse to go down the fence on. He can just make this super athletic move even being older. I'm just super excited for that. I'm super excited to just be in the arena and showing, it being my first year, and I just am excited to see how it goes.
Yeah, who's been helping you?
Shad Parkinson has been a major help. He's literally our neighbor, so I'll just walk over there and get a lesson from him. But my parents have also been one of my biggest motivators for my entire career. They've been pushing me along through thick and thin when I'm super into it, when I wasn't. But in all honesty, I've been getting help from just anyone who will give me a bit of advice.
I love it. Boyd, what are you most looking forward to? Do you have a favorite part?
I think I'm most looking forward towards the steer stopping.
You like to rope?
I love to rope. Yeah, I feel like as if I've been born to rope. That's about all I do every day. Pack a rope with me. So I think I hopefully will be better than I did last year, I guess. So
What happened last year? Oh, we don't want to talk about it? We're going to
a little bit of a sore subject, but I missed. So
we're going to have a short-term memory and completely wipe that off.
Yeah.
This year's going to be amazing, but
Yeah.
that's awesome that you love to rope so much. I love that that's part of this competition because obviously I love to rope too, but I think that's very cool. You're going to do great. What are you most looking forward to?
The fence work. The fence work is my everything. It's my heartbeat, and it gives me so much joy to go out there with my horse as a team and to get the job done. And win, lose, or draw, I'm always happy with it. And I just can't wait to go out there and show them what I can do.
Just a crazy adrenaline rush, right?
Yes, ma'am. Yes.
So much fun. What are you most looking forward to, Catherine?
The fence work. I mean, the fence work is probably the most exciting part. I'm not a great roper. Roping isn't my strong suit. And cutting is fun when I put my hand down, but I just love going down the fence. I also have a bit of a point to prove to myself in the reining. I can't seem to get through patterns, so I feel really good about Saturday, and I think that I'm going to have a great run.
I do too. It's going to be so cool. So talk more about just getting to be at an event like this, the people that you meet, making friends with people from all over the country and the people who have influenced you. I've mentioned with you guys a little bit that the mentors that they've had, but just tell us more about that.
Well, the community of the cow horse is probably one of the kindest communities I've been in. I've been to the reining world, and they're great people, and the ranch riding, but the cow horse, it feels like a warm hug everywhere you go. Everyone's hyping you up. If you do well, everyone's like cheering you on. If you do bad, everyone's like, oh, we all have been there. I mean, you watch the professionals go out and you watch them show, but even they mess up because you have a cow in the arena. So no matter what you do, it's the luck of the draw ultimately. And that I think humbles everyone a little bit because one day you're a hero and the next you're zero. And I just think that it is such a great community to be a part of. I've been showing horses my whole life, but I haven't been doing the cow horse my whole life. I've been doing it for quite a while now. But when I first came and I saw how welcoming everyone was, and my parents knew everyone, but I didn't, and like all the kids were so kind and all of the adults were there helping me even when I didn't know who they were. That was just such a wonderful feeling.
That's so good to hear. I love that. Talk more about the people that you've met and just getting to be a part of this family.
Absolutely. So being a part of the cow horse family is a dream. Like she said, it's a warm hug everywhere you go. You always have supporters behind you, people willing to back you up and say go get them every single time. I grew up in this industry, so I know most people, and but always when we meet new people who are coming into the industry and maybe who don't know it as well, they're always so kind, and we try to include them as much as we can and support them just like the people in the past have supported us.
Tell us a little bit more about your parents specifically and their
Absolutely.
impact on you.
Yep. So my parents are some of the most kind and driven people who have helped drive me to the point where I am. I couldn't be here without them, and I'm so grateful for them. But they're always behind me telling me that you can do this, and I appreciate that so much.
So when you get ready to compete, what do they tell you, or what do you tell yourself to be your best?
So my mom and I have this thing, and she's always telling me to stay positive because sometimes I get a little bit down on myself. I'm quite hard on myself, and so she's always reminding me that you're prepared and you can do this. You've done this before. You know what you're doing. But she's always right there with me, and so is my dad.
Oh, that's so great. Anything you guys tell yourself before you go in the arena?
To just be the best, do the best of my abilities, I guess. That's all I think, and I hope to do that. And I just think about my parents watching me and hoping that I can do the best for them. And I don't know, I sing a lot of songs.
Yeah?
Yeah, I become a very good artist in the
like that.
Chopin. So that's all I do. But
Have you guys been able to hear his singing?
It's beautiful.
Awesome, I love it. You've also been up here drinking ranch fuel, getting ready for this competition, so we appreciate that they're bringing all this coverage. Boyd, anything you do to hype yourself up and get ready for that competition?
I tell myself not to be dumb a lot. But I just oftentimes think through my pattern. I think through if there's anything I've been struggling with a horse recently, maybe a little bugaboo that's kind of come up, or I'm learning something new. I oftentimes will think about that, think about just visualizing my pattern, everything I'm going to be doing, where I'm wanting to put my legs, just making sure I know what I'm doing and what I need to be doing. I oftentimes remind myself that I actually do know what I'm doing and that it's not my first time. But I just reassure myself that I am confident in my abilities and that I know what I need to be doing when going in the pen.
Yeah, get that confidence
Yes,
and
ma'am.
also focus. So I love it. Well, before I let you guys go, I would love for everyone to get to know you just a little bit better outside of the arena. So anything you can tell us about what is your life like? What else do you enjoy?
I'm trying to think here. I've dedicated a lot of time to the horse.
Yeah, I'm sure to be at this level, horses are pretty much it.
Yeah. Outside of horses, though, I do go to school. I know some of the kids here homeschool, so I do have to actually put in 8 hours a day, which can suck sometimes. Sister's over there.
You don't love going to school?
It's not my favorite, no.
But I stay very active in associations. It's a good thing to do. It helps me meet more people, as we've already talked about. FFA is an association at my school. Sorry. AQHA, I've tried to remain active in. I think it's a great deal and something. It's just super fun to do. And NRCHA. So I've kind of put myself in all places, but it's fun. I like to help make an impact, and I get to meet all kinds of cool people.
Well, the future looks bright with kids like you. And you're how old and in what grade?
I am 15, turning 16 next month, and am a sophomore in high school.
Well, happy early birthday.
Thank you.
All right, Boyd, you're 16. Do you do anything outside of roping and horses?
oh man, no, not really. I don't. I don't know. I help my parents. That's it.
Yeah, horses are life. I love
Yeah.
it. Yeah, to be at this level, it takes a lot of commitment and a lot of work, and anyone who's done it knows that. We talked a little bit about the 100 jumpers. What else do you like to do?
So I'm at the barn every day, and I put in, like they put in 8 hours of school, I put in 8 hours of horses. We are homeschooled, so we have that ability and not pleasure, but
Yeah, just opportunity.
opportunity. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
the word I'm looking for. To do that every day. So I ride hunter jumpers as well. I'm also part of the WGyh. I'm on the board of directors, and I'm the president of my 4-H club. So we try to stay active in the community as part of also being on your best level in horses.
Awesome. Well, you're a freshman in high school, right?
Yes, ma'am.
15?
Yes, ma'am.
15 years old. Well, I love seeing you be in leadership positions. That's awesome. All right, Katherine,
Oh.
you don't enjoy being at school all day, but
No,
what do you do
ma'am.
outside of that?
I draw. I do a lot of art. I craft. I make things. I do it while watching movies. A lot of it is Western based. I do a lot of horses. I do a lot of things like that. I love drawing. It kind of takes me out of my own head. It lets me think. I sometimes draw before I show or before I leave for a show. Just allows me to like relax a little bit. I do a lot of the associations like Jack. I don't do EQN. I'm not quite old enough. Well, I am this year, so I'll run. I do, and I'm on the NRCHA board as of right now. Tomorrow, if I make it, I'll be on it again. I'm on the AZQHY board. I do FFA. I compete in horse evaluation, so I do quite a bit at home, actually, outside of horses.
Yeah.
But ultimately, my world revolves around horses. I mean, they're my everything.
Yeah. Wow, how impressive is this group of kids? I love it. Good job, guys. And I can't wait to see some of your artwork on some Kimes merch. You need to talk to your mom about that.
Oh gosh, I have to finish the one I'm working on now.
Yeah.
It's
That
very
would-
good. It's very impressive.
That would be
Thank you.
very cool to see. I would love it. All right, anything else anyone wants to add about this whole experience and getting ready for this big competition?
Good luck to all other competitors.
That's
Yes.
so nice of you.
Yep.
That's awesome. Well, I can't wait to watch all of you. It's been so much fun to have you up here and to get to visit with all of you. Wishing them all the best of luck. First time contestants for the world's greatest youth horseman. That's presented by Mars Equestrian, a great group of kids, and we're so excited to have them here. This is the EQN Sports Desk driven by Holiday Auto Group and coverage presented by Ranch Fuel. I'm Amy Wilson. Thanks so much for watching.